Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this black smoky eye to show you. It incorporates like a lot of pastel, so it's kind of like a pastel goth look, I feel like. Anyways, I have a completely bare face on right now. I also have a really bad tan on right now, so ignore that. And I also have a really cool shirt on, so don't ignore that because it's freaking awesome. Anyways, I'm starting with the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer, and this is the second time I'm using it. I'm giving it a second shot because the first time was really bad, but I think it was because of the foundation I was using with it, just didn't really go with it. So yeah, just rubbing that on there, and then I'm going to go in with the Nuance by Salma Hayek foundations in the shade Medium Cool and Light Cool. First I put on the Medium Cool and I was like, oh, that's way too dark. So I mixed in the Light Cool and it wound up being pretty good. As I said, I have a spray tan on, so I'm really dark right now, so I had to match to the bottom of my choker. I'm blending this out with the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush. And I'm going to blend that out with a beauty blender after the Kabuki brush. Now I'm going to conceal with the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 15. And I'm going to put that on my under eyes, my nose, my forehead, and my chin, of course. And I'm just going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Yeah, this is when I looked down and I saw the marks and I was like, oh my god. It's because I still haven't washed it off. It'll be fine when I wash it off, but I hadn't washed it off yet. So now I'm going to set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. And then, of course, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. I just love this so much, you guys. I'm sorry. Then I'm going to set that with some setting powder. And I put a little bit too much on there. And so just because I just posted a brow tutorial, I didn't want to show anything. I mean, I could have, but you know, you could just go look at that brow tutorial. So now I am going into the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, and I took the shade Meow, which is the purple shade, on an Ellis R25 brush, and I just started putting that kind of like right in the middle of my crease. At this point, I really wasn't sure where I was going with it. So then I took the shade Doom and put that on my outer corner. Just blended in a little tiny bit with the purple. I really wanted the colors to stand on their own. I didn't want to blend them all together too much. So I blended with a MAC 224. And like I said, I didn't blend them together too much, but you know, it has to be blended a little bit. So then I took the shade Gloom, which is the green shade, and I put that next to the purple shade. I kind of was really inspired by my shirt. It's like a tie-dye type pastel thing. So I was kind of going in that direction. Then I just blended that back out with the MAC 224, like I said, not blending them too much. Then I took the shade Star, which is the yellow shade, and I put that even closer on my inner corner. And I kind of, at this point, just started blotching it everywhere. I just wanted it to be really random looking, but also intentional, like tie-dye, you know what I mean? Just like my shirt. So then I needed a black shade, so I took the Lorac Pro Mega 3 palette, and I took the black shade in that. I knew that it wasn't going to be a really dark black shade, so that's why I used it. I wanted it to be more of like a smoked shade, and I'm putting that on with the Sigma E47 brush. It's really small, and that's exactly what I wanted. So I put that in there, and then I decided to blend with the Sigma E36 brush. Once again, it's a really small brush, and I purposefully did that because I wanted the black to stand alone from the pastel colors, but I also wanted them to blend in together. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wanted it to be, I didn't want to lose the pastel shades, is what I'm saying. So once that was all blended together, I did lose a lot of that pastel, so I just went right back in and just took random shades. I started with Doom and put that on my outer corner. I kind of put them right where they were before because I didn't want it to get too muddy. So I just kind of dabbed those on there and then blended them out. I did all of the colors, as you can see. I wasn't really worrying about covering the black because I knew it would just blend right back out. So I went back in with the Sigma E36 brush and just really softly blended those colors into the black. Oh my god, why did I not realize I was going to get fallout? Like, I didn't even prepare for that. So I got fallout and it was not coming off, so I just put a bunch of loose powder right there, hoping that it would make it disappear, and it did work, so, you know. Then I took the Kat Von D Alchemist palette and just took the shade Pink Opal and put that on my inner corner. Then I went in with the Sigma Waterline E17 brush and put black all along my lower lash line. I didn't take it too far into the inner corner because you guys know this by now. I never really take dark shades into my inner corner just because it really closes off my eyes. So I blended that out with the Sigma E36 brush, and then I went back in with the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, and I did basically the same thing that I did on the upper part on the bottom. I just blotted some of those pastel shades onto there and then blended them back out with the E36 brush. So now I'm going to go in with the Balm Mad Lash mascara, sorry. And I figured you could honestly stop it right there, or you could put on some lashes. You really didn't need lashes. I mean, I have really short lashes, so I feel like they didn't show up. But if you have long lashes, you really didn't need false lashes for this look. So then I went in with the Tarte Park Ave Princess bronzer, and I decided to kind of contour a little bit, but it was very subtle. I didn't want to have like huge amounts of bronzer on, just because I thought it would look a little bit muddy with that black eye. So I wanted it to be more of a natural contour. So then I took the L'Oreal Infallible Paints blush palette, and I took those two first shades, or very like corally shades, and just put those on there. Then I highlighted with the Becca Jaclyn Hill highlight palette thingy, but I just took the shade Pearl and put that on my upper. I didn't want it to be too highlighted, so I really kept it on the upper cheekbones. And then I put on the ColourPop lipstick in the shade Fancy, and I really only just dabbed this on. Like, seriously, it was like the lightest wash of this coral shade. I dabbed it on, and then I kind of like blended it with my hand. Like I said, I just wanted to be a really light wash of that color. So then I went in with the Algenist Splash Hydrating Mist to finish this entire look. Anyways, that's the whole tutorial. Hopefully you guys like this look. I know I feel like I really liked this. It was like a different type of black smoky eye. I feel like they all look the same nowadays. Anyways, yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. I make new videos every single Thursday and Sunday. So yeah, if you want to see those, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I will see you in my next video. Bye!